Welcome back, Disc Golf World. This is Back Nine coverage of Round 3 of the Music City Open in Nashville, Tennessee. This is the PDGA National Tour finale. I am Kevin Jones, and with me, as always, Luke Humphries. Luke, what you got for us?
Dude, we got a fiery hot Ricky Wysocki on the course, 7 under through 9 holes. He's vaulted himself into second position. He's looking to make a push here for the top spot. Mason Ford currently occupies that spot. Bradley Williams and Terry Roethlisberger murdering the course right now. Ben Calloway and Joey Lutz not far off the pace. Got a bunch of people scorching this place. This is a new course. We played a different one the first 2 days, so different look today, and some people are killing it. Hole 10, Kev, what do we got?
Hole 10 is a short hole, par 3. It's got to be one of the easier ones on the course. My guess is second easiest. But the problem is, all in this green is a bunch of junk that you're going to have to stay inside of. Yeah. Ricky going high, I haven't seen this high sidearm play yet. Crashing through those trees, and it works perfectly.
Yeah. Really nice. He just figures he can make a putt from anywhere, I'd guess, and you were correct. Second easiest hole on the course. Over half a stroke under par.
It's just so within everybody's wheelhouse. That is inside that tree line, gonna be almost unmakeable.
Yeah, might be a patent pending anti-putt out of there. I don't know.
So Nikko looked like he had putters in his hand at first, but he opts for a high sidearm play.
I feel like Rick talked everybody into doing this because he parked it right off the bat.
Maybe so. I haven't seen this one at all.
We're all playing a little unpracticed. There was 4 straight days of rain, and we were making our way down south from the northeast, so no one really knows this course as well as we would have liked. Ooh, beautiful shot from Matt.
You can't do that any better.
No, you really can't. That's his M Model S. You can pick one up at prodigydisc.com. This is what Zackeriath Johnson is left with.
Oh, he does have just enough room to do that patent pending that you're talking about. Or not even patent pending, but kind of a huge stretch out.
Big old stretch.
Obviously, extremely unnatural.
Oh, my gosh.
Just kind of peeks his hand and disc around the corner there.
So dead center. Look at Matt in the background. He just, never changed what he was doing. All right. This is what Nico's left with. Oh, he's got a window.
That is a miracle putt.
Rick takes a peek. That's all he's left with.
Still on that tear.
Couple of nice putts out of the rough, and this card goes all-star on that hole. 4 birdies. That's the way to play it. Including a backhand, which isn't the way I'd play it.
His nose-up backhand is so perfect for that hole. It helps so much.
Straight up frisbee toss.
Hole 11, par 4, 559. You can throw down that gap and try to land here, but I don't think people are going here, right?
Nah, the forehand around the top plays so nice that I didn't see anybody go that route on my card and don't expect many to. What is Rick lining up?
Yeah. You didn't see this? This is the only thing I know.
Huh?
I 3 people on my card went this way. So I don't know anything else.
Okay. No idea where that goes. This is what I did. Zach got totally robbed on that skip. There's actually a big rock right down there with some cactuses on it. It's not the best landing zone. All right.
Here we go again.
Here's another for it.
Just trying to pan one out there, and please just be in the short grass. Be in the short grass. Look at that. Yes, sir. And now he's looking straight into the hole, from 150, maybe 200 or somewhere in there. Another orthodox play. So we're 50-50. No skip for Matty. I mean, that's killer. He hates it. He's like, come on, give me a break.
Now he's going mid-range and hyzer. And this can work.
Hopefully it's in the short grass. Where those people are standing is where all those high shots were kind of like hoping to get. Yeah, and it's making that second shot so much easier. See, I don't have a clue what this is.
Zach going big hyzer. This is a good way to do it. He's gone long, though. Oh, my gosh.
Out of bounds? Whoa.
Did not know that was there. And that puts him in a pretty tricky position, honestly. Looks like Rick found a bush with his sky roller anhyzer.
Still was able to stretch out and throw a sidearm.
Okay. Nikko stable approach disc.
Nice.
Interesting.
Right?
Make me question. Lots of ways to skin a cat. I'll take a look at it tomorrow. This is all Rick's left with. It's got to get back.
Oh, it was looking like it was gonna.
Fortunately, it stays on the edge, but he's having trouble getting to this green.
Yeah, he's looking at a bogey unless he does something crazy.
Wow.
This is not cool.
What?
No. Going across into the other side. Doesn't even have a chance to normally putt this.
Giving a little forehand bid. When you're going to that, it's not a good situation. And that's all Matt could muster, or was that? Yeah, that was Zach Johnson from long, I think.
From the out of bounds.
Crazy.
Oh, and that comes close, but making something from in there, so hard to do. He's just going to take a lunch break.
Just needs a second.
There's probably a backup on the next hole anyways.
I feel like there were backups for no reason today.
They were all over the place. This hole was one of them, though, because people were throwing shots like that.
No
we were
kidding.
super backed up on this hole.
That makes sense. Just put some Mandos on it. Unfortunate couple bogeys from those guys as we head into hole 12. It's a pretty straightforward.
Says it's 360. It's actually 325 to this red basket here, which is pretty much a mid-range for most
Really?
players. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Marked at 360 plays, or no, exactly measures 325 with a laser.
Good to know.
Go.
It's 325. This would be perfect. It's pretty good.
It's pretty solid.
Yep. A little soft.
The gap is so important here. Miss the gap and you bring bogey into play. Hit the gap and you're pretty much home free. Ricky has this shot in his sleep. He loves to throw his rock flat and drift it to the right, which is exactly what he's trying to do there.
Ooh.
He doesn't execute it. Taking the gap out of play, though, my style.
Zach said, what gap? Watch this gap. Needs to pan. Doesn't. Stays right, but kicks out.
Jump putt.
Definitely in his range.
We are watching one of the most just useful tomahawk throwers in the game.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a better word,
I like it.
but
Useful. Nick Faldo would appreciate it.
his accuracy and distance is almost unmatched. Austin Hannum up there on that list.
Yeah. Yep. Jared Stoll's got that power.
These are tour players, obviously, that we were mentioning.
Great out from Rick. Dialed with that pig approach. Frustrated, though, missing that gap, like you said, so good at the flat rock release.
Oh, and that's a little high, maybe a little left from Zach from 50 feet, though. Had a chat with him about his putt, actually. As Maddie comes out of the wood line. And, yeah, he's just saying he's going by his feel. He's not just jumping every time he's outside of the circle, but whenever he feels like he needs that extra snap.
Nice spin putt from Nikko, 1 foot inside the circle. That's interesting. I like that too. I think the putting green is a place where feel's necessary.
Save, Rick.
Big par putt from Ricky, keeping the momentum going. Just like that. That was a big one.
Yeah, it would have been back-to-back bogeys. All right, these guys making that hole look pretty hard. As we head into an easier hole, hole 13. Straightforward, right there in front of you. I think the forehand approach plays the best. Aim it at the left bushes, let it drift in. You're going to get some odd kicks, though, on this hole. Some shots that feel like they should be parked are going to kick backwards. With that rock step approach, you just want to keep the height as you enter the screen.
The desired gap is so small. Nikko just slipping through that right side, which is just kind of testing your luck. I mean, I guess. The gap, like I said, is so small that we're aiming for. The idea is just to give good height to it and make it have to flirt with the trunks of those trees, you know?
Low from Rick, but if you've gotten to the trees, you're inside circle 2. I think that's what made it the 3rd easiest hole on the course.
Wow.
Just even bad shots got to circle 2.
Probably not seeing many rollaways with the rock either. It's just like 2 or 3. What's it going to be? Looks like a 2 from Zach.
Yeah, it does. 3 discs now on the box. Matteo forehanding an FX2.
Get in!
Oh, baby!
Right, and that was not an FX2. That was a D2. He went full speed there.
Come on.
Ricky with all this work left.
Straddling out, little jump.
Oh, man. Barely off the right side. Can't get the streak going again just yet.
Yeah, that's a good one from Nikko going spin there. You don't see him go pitch putt as often as he used to. There are some situations he still does.
When he's not feeling it, lately he's been going to the spin, I feel like. I feel like he trusts it a little bit more right now. Especially under pressure.
Felt like in Waco, when he took down the Pro Tour, he was spinning it a lot.
Yeah, and same with Preserve.
Yeah.
Pro Tour before that he won.
That's right. Now into hole 14, that is, par 4. You want to hit that gap and move left. Once you've done that, the hole is pretty straightforward, only 604 feet. It's the women's basket there. And this is our basket here, not that much further. Forehand approach, something left to right moving. It's all about that gap at the beginning, though. If you can get out, you've basically secured yourself a birdie putt.
It's a great championship hole here.
Go left. Way left. Go.
Nicely done from Nikko. He might have a side on from there. It's going to be pretty big, though. I'd expect probably a turnover or a roller, maybe.
Wanted more left out of that one. Zach wrenched this thing over, but it is so stable.
Right there by Nikko. Zach with much more forehand power than Nikko might. Well, I would expect Zach to throw a forehand there. For sure.
Slipping off the tee box as he threw. Hits the tree, drops down. That's par at best now. Be that hard to secure the par.
That is ripped to next city.
It's like 70 feet further than Nikko and Zach threw.
Goodness, he might go pig from there, which would be...
That's 100% big.
Oh my gosh. Big drive from Ricky.
Matteo pitching up.
Yes, forehand from here. This is playing a 380.
I don't think so.
He's closer than that?
Yeah, that's a Firebird. I'm thinking he's 330.
Good call. I think you're probably right. When you go up the middle, I've only went over the top, and I lose a lot of distance on it. So
Stable out, pig. Come on, baby. Yes, sir. Edge of circle. You can see the flag right now.
Yeah, Nikko going a little long with that forehand approach. Matt now throwing his third. That's a great shot from him.
yeah, good damage control.
Now Rick, standstill pig. This is like 200 feet. Maybe slightly
Go in.
more. Oh my gosh. This one's got a little backstop to it too, so you can give it the run all day. Not worry about going too long. We'd seen a couple nice spin putts in a row from Nikko. I was kind of thinking he was going to drop that one as well.
Attaboy.
Just a park job for Zach. He'll take the birdie along with Rick.
The Combat Commander has enough space for all your discs here and everything else you need here. We beefed up the construction while keeping it lightweight and made sure there's ventilation so you can stay cool while waiting for your friends to throw because you just outdrove them. Or while you're looking for your disc in the OB. Either one.
Jumping back into hole 15, gotta thank Flight Factory Discs for being the sponsor of this drone coverage. You guys can check them out at flightfactorydiscs.com. They're supporting tour players, Heather Young, among others. They've got some new discs available as well. So this is the green that you are looking at. The hole starts with a sky hyzer, Kev. We're trying to go over a tree line to start this thing.
Does. It's kind of fun if you have the power, obviously. If you don't have the power, you're looking at an insanely difficult gap to hit.
Yeah. And if you think you have the power and it turns out you don't and you go in this tree line,
Right.
it's terrible.
Oh, gosh, so bad. Zach with just enough height getting over the trees.
It's in great position there.
So good, like, you just got to punch this shot so hard.
Felt like it had a downwind today as well. You had to get it extra high.
Yeah.
And this is huge out of Rick.
Yeah, Rich, we're gonna keep.
Blasted.
Oh my gosh.
Did you go over?
I did.
Did you successfully make it over?
I did.
That's good.
Yeah. I did. I saw a guy in my car take a 7 though. Got himself caught up, pitched out back, threw it in again, lost the disc. Eventually, yeah, took a 7. That's great from Nikko. It doesn't really matter where you go as long as you clear that.
Yeah, that is your sole objective here. Anything over those trees is manageable. Boom.
That's great.
Yeah, it is.
So these guys will all have between 320 feet and 270 feet into this green. So just the one tree to miss.
Pretty much perfect.
Oh, looks great.
Slow down.
Yeah. That's
Never mind.
into the tree line long.
It was a fast disc. Thought about that throw for a sec.
Just-
That reminds me of my dad. He's a football coach, and he just
Perplexed.
well known for throwing his hat.
Oh, that's great. Gator approach for Zach. Dialed in. There's 10 feet left for his birdie. Matteo throwing a P model US, and that's right.
Good work.
Hey,
Yep.
yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That'll be fine.
The base of the one tree you're looking to miss is 33 feet out, right at circle's edge. So even anywhere around that thing. You're looking at a putt. And Rick will be about 25 long. That'll be no worries for him, I don't think. Oh, look at Nikko. He's got the horseshoe going. Interesting. That's
Very.
looked like possible straddle was available. Rick also encountered a tricky position. Yeah, those are thorn bushes back there. That's also one of the reasons. It's like grabbing skin.
Yeah.
grabbing- I've got so many scratches on me.
It's not pleasant.
I'll be out there tomorrow morning doing it again. Matty O just can't get it rolling. Looks a little unfocused. He might just have some stuff going on. Life sometimes keeps us from playing our best golf. No chains. Heading into hole 16. This is a bomb forehand, Kev.
Yeah, it's my personal favorite hole on the course. Probably plays a little bit further than this 404 distance that it's showing. It's a flex forehand. I think an overstable disc is probably your best option, depending on your power level. But if you got enough power like Zack Johnson, you're going to want to play an overstable disc, and that's going to make this gap as big as possible.
Hook up. This one's a little left.
It is, because he just zinged it.
Yeah, he jammed it.
See what he has from there. He's going to be hitting those trees, and it's up to them where they put him. Ricky's also got it.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, kept it low, got the ground play.
I love it.
Circle's edge is a great place to be on this one.
Such a high-level shot.
What is going on here?
Roller, creating room for the roller, but
there's not a hole there.
the
And I
shape,
can't imagine where you...
Yeah, it doesn't shape very good, but it does shape enough to where he could, like, get himself to circle two, sure.
Ooh.
That was so much power in it. Some of it got taken off by that little branch there, probably like 20 feet maybe.
Yeah. Difference between a 15-footer.
But wow, so much power from Matteo. It's impressive.
He almost recoiled out of that thing.
Ouch.
Nikko taking a little...
Lefty? No.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lefty shot 18 inches. We're laughing with you, Zach. This one hurts all of us.
No, Zach is true friend.
Just in a terrible position over there.
So many thorns and just a wall of
Yeah,
trees.
it's nasty, man. The only thing you know, though, that makes it feel a little bit better is that everybody else is dealing with the exact same stuff. The rough is consistent throughout the course.
It's true. Keeping it rolling. Ricky's so hot right now. Been putting really good. He's had all kinds of putts too, not just normal putts, like putting from all over.
Looking at Nikko pitch putt. I think it might have been the first of the round. Forced to straddle out of that bush. Doesn't convert. And only 11% of the field able to grab this one. Takes a big forehand. If they got it, you basically know that they were throwing a big one. Headed into hole 17, the most difficult hole on the course.
I figured so. Tee shots are trying to land right here. However you do it, there's a hyzer route or there's a straight route. Thing is, there's OB on the right side the entire way down this fairway.
Yeah.
The whole way. Fairway's never much wider than 50 feet or 60 feet or so.
And look how close it is on the green.
And it's wrapping around the green, backside, even a little left.
Within the circle, 270 70 degrees of this green. So the hyzer is going to be popular, but the miss...
That is missing where he wants to miss. And it's so
yeah.
perfect. Good to know. There's way more room over
There's
there.
way more room over there. Yeah. Saw somebody in my car do something very similar. I thought we were going to be looking for his disc. It's on the short grass. This looks more inside.
No, sir. Not what you want.
That's a negative.
Knowing where I'm throwing.
It's going to be pitching out regardless. Getting a par is going to be hard.
This
Lower
one-
shot.
Yeah.
It's going to flirt with this fat tree here. But he goes in front of it. Goes in front of the big tree that a lot of people play with. Big arms, try to go around it on the right side, and that's aggressive.
I was wondering if he did go around it.
No, I think he went in front of it. No,
Okay.
he definitely slid it in front.
Zach just throwing a tomahawk. If you got it.
It's crazy to have that.
What?
And the drive landed.
That's going to be a little pinched.
For sure pinched. There's this low ceiling there, too.
Oh,
He's
man,
lucky to
yeah.
even have a flick here.
Got to make sure that
Come on, are you serious?
Oh, no. That's a mistake. Finding the rough.
that was just a layup.
It was, yeah. That OB on the right side, maybe in his mind a little bit.
Definitely.
That's what we're trying to avoid, but this left side's not much more forgiving.
Oh, no, Matt.
He going for more than he needed right there.
Yeah. Unfamiliarity with the course, I think, is one thing that leads players to go for a little extra. They just don't know where the proper layup zones are yet.
What?
And that is 1 foot in bounds. If it would have skipped it all, done any ground play at all.
It would be out. And here's Nikko going with the same thing. Look at this hyzer fitting in there. It's not obvious. That one was as perfect as you can do.
Yeah, we're playing lawn darts out here if you didn't get the memo.
That's what Matteo should have done on the shot before. Instead, he does it that time.
Forehand roller, this is dangerous. Okay, good.
Yeah, forehand roller.
Oh my
thank you.
God.
Perfectly played. Anheuser backhand, yes please.
What?
So good.
That had to be a mid-range. It's got all the angles.
Another 100%er up shot from Matt right there. Those ones he has been doing forever and will never mess up, I feel like.
Yeah, now Rick, for one of the easiest birdies you've ever seen, going to be followed by Nikko with like the easiest birdie you've ever seen on the hardest hole of the course. Hyzer.
Yeah. Incredibly played first shot and just as much on the second shot.
Yeah, I'm taking notes. And that was a rock 3 out of Zach. So hard to get that clean out of the hand, knowing the out of bounds is right the entire way.
And this is it. Last hole here at Mill Ridge. This is hole 18, par 3, 403 feet. It is exactly that. We got to play something really high, maybe stalling out just a little bit. The drone flew it perfectly. We've got OB on the left side and then the OB creek that our disc is going to have to go over eventually if we want to park the hole.
Yeah, very tricky green to hit, playing the third hardest of the day. This is definitely high enough.
That's how you want to do it. Play it up there on that hillside. Never flirt with the trees because of the height.
That's gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah, to throw a shot like that takes 500 feet of power.
This is interesting. I don't see this working.
Possibly so right that it stays safe.
Yeah.
Does
That was its best hope.
not.
So all the right side is safe. You can lay up even the tall grass.
Yeah.
And it's pretty easy to just lay up and get a three.
Bail out and get your par. It's very doable.
But everybody's greedy on this last hole here.
Zach, very stable. Needs to go around this.
Yes, and it does.
Oh,
Nice.
Great shot.
Pretty much right down the center of that desired line.
Dude, I saw Greg Barsby take the early left inside flip-up route straight at the basket. Wow. And successfully pull it off.
Sick.
Matty Ho taking it to the moon.
Let's see how this works out.
It's going to be like circle 2.
Okay.
Circle's edge.
Noted.
Just a high hyzer.
Yes. Yes. No reason to flirt with those trees, it seems like. This is an awkward spot.
Looks like he backed himself up a little bit.
Okay.
Taking relief. Nicely done from him.
Soft ground is nice for those spike hyzers.
Indeed. Matty O now. The birdie putts.
Finish strong here.
Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah. One of the best downhill putters in the game. Not his best day, but great finish for our personal buddy, Matteo. Now Zach up the hill, 26 feet.
Every player on this card is our personal buddy.
Yeah, it's true. Matteo's like, you know, he's also our teammate. There you go. He's the only one that's our teammate and our personal buddy, so I got the feels for him. But Rick tapping in a super simple birdie, finishing with 12 under, shooting the hot round of the day, and putting himself, you'll see it in a second, in fantastic position. Let's take a look at their cards first. Just the one blemish for Rick on hole 11. Other than that, only 4 pars, the rest birdies, absolutely slaying this course. Everybody else kind of mixing in a bogey or 2 in there, not playing the fire that Rick was playing. And like I said, jumping all the way into the top spot. He'll be the one sleeping on the lead tonight. Mason Ford, Chris Dickerson right there behind him. Adam Hamey's also playing some good golf, and Ben Calloway with that 10 under par, not a slouch himself. Paul Macbeth, anybody? Right there. It's going to be a fun day, Kev.
Yeah, a lot of people within striking distance. That's what you want to see. Can't overshadow that 12 under by Ricky. That was incredible shooting.
Dude, fire shooting. For Kevin Jones, my name is Luke Humphries. Thank you for joining us for the 3rd round, back 9 of the Music City Open, presented by Dynamic Discs. This has been a GK Pro coverage, and we have enjoyed you being here with us. We'll see you again tomorrow for the final round. Don't go anywhere.